What is going on, Isles fans? Matt O'Leary here with another video for Up the Turnpike. Today, I'm excited to talk about the New York Islanders' interest in signing KHL standout Maxim Shabanov. So, if you don't know who he is, hopefully this gives you a little bit of a better idea of who the Islanders might be looking at. So, I think we have to start a step back here. And what I mean is when we talk about Maxim Shabanov. So the Islanders were very interested in bringing in Maxim Shabanov, and there was going to be a market for him this offseason, and the Islanders end up landing him. And not only do they land him, but he is slated in to be on this team's second line. He stood out in the preseason. He stood out in training camp. Big, physical, goes to the front of the net. I guess you could describe more as a power forward, has a pretty good shot. But again, the Islanders have done this thing before just with Maxim Shabanov, and they might be doing it again now with a different Maxim Shabanov. So according to the reports, the Isles are interested in yet another KHL forward in Maxim Shabanov. And now it's only conversations. They haven't met with him yet. They haven't sent their American scouts overseas to watch him yet. But he is expected to make a decision on where he would tend to play at the next level at the end of the year. Now, the KHL season ends before the end of the NHL season. February 26th is when the end of the KHL season is. And so far, we've had a really good showing from Maxim Shabanov here. He plays for Traktor Chelyabinsk, and so far 12 games played. Small sample size, I know, but 12 games, 14 points, 6 goals. Last year, 25 goals and 50 points in 64 games. He is 24 years old, so similar to the trajectory of Maxim Shabanov, looking to come over at age 25 in that range. He's small in stature. That's like the biggest thing that jumped out to me is he's listed as 5'8", 157 pounds. Now, if he actually plays at 157, it's a different story, but that's what he's listed as. The thing that gives me a little bit reserve here, they just had Ruslan Ishkakov, who is 5'8", listed as 170 pounds. And they refused to give Ruslan a chance at the NHL level. He played in 2 games, one in the regular season, one in the playoffs, in his entire tenure here with the New York Islanders. He put up great AHL numbers, but ended up having to go over and sign in the KHL. And he's, clearly talented. And from what I could see from Shabanov here, has good speed, has good skill with the puck. My brain immediately goes, well, wait a second. Doesn't that not kind of remind you of what Ruslan Ishkakov could be? And my question, I guess, is has the philosophy changed from Lou Lamoriello? And I'm not convinced that it has. And that adds just to the level of confusion. And it goes back with Ruslan too, because Lou was the one who drafted him in 2018 in the second round. He signed him. He played in the AHL. It's not like they never signed the guy after drafting him. He put up really good numbers, but they're like, you know what? We don't see it working. And he ends up, going overseas and signing elsewhere. But you're going to then take the KHL guy who's around the same age and around the same size, and who has a very similar skill set, and you're going to be interested in that guy? Now, granted, every player is different. I don't want to say that Ruslan and Maxim are the exact same kind of guys, and one absolutely, they both could work or they both won't work at the NHL level. And this isn't me saying that, there's no way that the Islanders would be in on Maxim Shabanov or that he wouldn't work in the NHL because of his size. I'm just saying that I find it strange that the Islanders' philosophy with their small Russian forward, Ruslan Ishkakov, they are now going to take a different approach. I don't know. Something that came up on the radar yesterday, so just wanted to come on here and give a quick breakdown and show you some clips as I talked about our guy here, Maxim Shabanov. But he looks like he has talent. He's going to have suitors. The Islanders are not the only team that's going to be in the mix for him, but the Islanders have a strong contingency of Russian players here, and I think that bodes well for them. Both goalies, Ilya Sorokin, Semyon Varlamov. You have Maxim Shabanov. You have Alex Romanov. They have a core group of Russians on this team. Anyway, let me know what you think down below in the comments if the Isles should be in on him. If you want bonus New York Islanders content, 2 in-depth podcasts a week and hour-long episodes, as well as other video and Discord access, sign up to the Patreon, patreon.com/uptheturnpike. That'll do it. I'm Matt. I'll catch you next time.
If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.